What's good, guys? I hope you're doing well. It's jacobcrypobury. I'm your host today. We're going to talk about ZILLIQA because it's absolutely run to the hills today. Let's just appreciate the size of this green bubble right here. I mean, that is absolutely tremendous. On the day, we're up 37.4%. So we're going to look at why ZILLIQA has actually pumped today. We're going to look at a bit of a price prediction, as well as a new liquidity staking protocol that they've just released, which is going to really help add some value locked to the ZILLIQA ecosystem. So let's have a little look. If you like this sort of stuff, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. So a bit of news just to start off with. Binance Upgrades blockchain bridge to connect DeFi and CeFi. The firm behind the exchange is continuing its infrastructure push, so this will be bullish for the entire cryptocurrency space. And of course, we know this is one of the most used exchanges in the entire world by trading volume. So this is going to be really nice that they're making more solutions for these layer 1, layer 2 infrastructures, and also the decentralized finance network. So this is really, really strong. Very big news. Another thing I want to jump right into is this tweet here. I found this tweet, a bit of a gem, I think just 3 hours ago. So this guy is part of the leading partnerships at ZILLIQA for over 2 years. So he knows a lot about all the ins and outs of ZILLIQA, the roadmap, the protocol, and all the robust updates. So we can see here, Milan Shukri, 1 out of 8. Why ZILLIQA is going up all of a sudden? Well, Zil is definitely popping off. We can see here 2 over 8. As you know, I've been leading partnerships at ZILLIQA for over 2 years and recently left to focus on Ignite DAO. In the last years, I've seen a lot of metagames and narratives for ZILLIQA and other projects, so 3 out of 8. When ZILLIQA went up in 2020, it was mostly because of the sharding narrative and it being the first. However, this narrative got cannibalized by, these other projects right here. What we see now is that the wisdom of the market is telling us something completely different. Taking out Tether, ZILLIQA was at number 3 in volume in the last days without really any aggressive marketing push, mostly due to the Metaverse being announced. That's number 4. Number 5, I wrote a thread here about what makes this Metaverse unique. So really cool tweet right here, go check that out. You can find that literally just on Proof of Milan's Twitter. 6 out of 8, the wisdom of the market is telling us that the Metaverse, whatever this may become or however this may evolve, is here to stay, and the market is reassessing Zil's valuation based on the untapped potential of the Metaverse. So they're really dabbling in with the NFTs, the GameFi, the DeFi, fan tokens. Got a lot of attention for ZILLIQA over the last few days, and of course we had the Metaverse expanding, more users were on the platform, NFTs, game DeFi, etc, etc. So people have probably realized the potential and actually got themselves into ZILLIQA. So we can see this wild pump here on the daily time frame. Unbelievable, because the last time we looked at this, it was just 0.066. So it's done things even I never anticipated could have been real. But look at the trading volume right there. It's crazy. 7.83 billion on the volume side right there, and we've not seen that sort of volume even during the actual bullfights in 2020. Even in 2021, even in early 2020, we did not get that kind of volume. This is the most volume ZILLIQA has ever had. So is it a good thing to potentially look at for 2022? If we look at 2021, we can see Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. 2 of them were green. 2020, we had 3 green quarters. If we look at 2021, 6 of those particular days were all green. So we have got the historical data that does tell us, maybe we're going to get a real bullish 2022 for ZILLIQA, and that is what this data here does show us. I think Q2 is going to be good for crypto as a whole, and I think with Q1 being this strong, and then what ZILLIQA has already done leading into Q2, I think it's still a very, very good time to potentially get into it. So here is ZILLIQA. I cannot believe this. We were looking at it just 3 days ago, and we broke through this key resistance here at 0.58, which now the 0.058 is flipped into a support level. So some things I wanted to check out really is that we do have a bit of a bearish divergence going on here with the RSI. You can see the prices come up, put through a higher high, and the RSI is just slowly dropping a little bit. So there is a bearish divergence, which usually does indicate there could be a pullback at some point soon. So what happened is we exploded through the 0.66 resistance, which we were talking about, and now we've busted through the 0.084. One really interesting thing is we're back through this 200-day moving average, which I'm going to change to a white line. So there's our 200-day moving average, white line. We're back above it, so things look extremely bullish. We haven't actually been above this 200-day moving average for almost a year, I think. If we look, we were significantly above the 200-day moving average, 339 days. We've been in a very strong downtrend for almost a year, so this is absolutely phenomenal for ZILLIQA. The fact we've put through a high, we've broken through all these resistances, it looks really bullish. You see the MACD is just completely vertical right now. RSI is a little bit on the overheated side. Hop into the 4-hour time frame. It's good to see that even after the pump we did have a bit of an engulfing bull flag here, and if we anticipate what happened from this particular phase where we had the flagpole, we come up 149%. We made a small correction of around 18%. So if we did the same kind of thing, corrected down, of course, it's very possible to keep this ascending channel running. And then you could speculate something like this, where we can trade with kind of an ascending channel, which usually, you know, is a very bullish pattern, as long as it doesn't turn into a rising wedge. So I think very bullish for ZILLIQA. Of course, we have the big bearish divergence. If you can't see that right here, it means that on the RSI, which we are here on 26th of March, the price is going up, but on the RSI, the highs are becoming lower. So the lines are diverging, and usually we're seeing less buying pressure, although the price is coming up. So it doesn't necessarily look amazing on that front. 30-minute and 15-minute time frame. Well, for me, we've got a lot of support now at the base right here. So we could just come back down, retest the 0.119 level at the worst, but the pump is really strong. Lots of support here at 0.019. So I wouldn't be too worried about seeing this thing collapse too hard, too fast, because of the strength in the market and because of the value added to ZILLIQA right now. I think it looks really good. And that you can see, we retested this 0.118 resistance 1, 2, and then 3 times after consolidation. That's when we broke through. So sometimes these lower time frames are good to show you, did you break through a resistance with 1 test, 2 tests, 3 tests? How many tests did it take? Because usually the more tests you have, the more significant and the more chances you are of breaking through that particular resistance. Looks amazing, guys. So there it is, ZILLIQA 0.144, absolutely crazy. Just before we go, we're going to look at Zil Finance as well. So we can see ZILLIQA retweeted Zil Finance. Hi Zil fam, we are super excited to announce Zil Finance website is live. It brings us one step closer to launch of our liquid staking protocol built on ZILLIQA blockchain. More about Zil staking features and benefits of the upcoming protocol. So this is really nice. The fact it's a liquid staking feature means you can withdraw your liquidity instantly, and it means they're tapping into DeFi and they're offering more products for the people in the ZILLIQA space. This little sneak peek of the website, Zil protocol is based on a ZIL token. As you see right there, Zil Finance liquid staking protocol. Zil unlocks staked ZIL, and yeah, it looks quite nice. So how it works, the user stakes ZIL or transfers stake and receives ZIL. Smart contract automatically claims rewards and then restakes them. ZIL price increases after restake. At the exit, user gets the amount of ZIL according to the percentage. So pretty exciting stuff to see that they're going to have a really nice liquid staking, protocol. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Say hello in the Discord. We've got around 200 people in here at the moment, and yeah, people of all levels, DeFi, trading, news, analysis, we all talking about much, and it's very varied, and massive thanks to the patrons as well, guys. So if you enjoyed this, see you in the next video. We're always going to keep altcoins out there, anti-sensationalism, anti-hype. We're going to look at the pragmatic approach, and before I leave, I just want to show you one other thing on ZILLIQA. So here it is. We've pulled the fib extension, we pull down to the market cycle low, we're back through the 0.5 Fibonacci. So that's of course where a lot of resistance is right now, and it is now a resistance because we came through and we just lost it. And the next resistance is here, guys. So 0.168 next price target, if we can hold here and get another impulse to the upside. Of course, next support probably going to be 0.118. That's if we do get the continuation to the downside. Who knows what could possibly happen here. I think after having so much green, it's safe to say that maybe there's more chance to come down just for now and sort of retest a support, consolidate, trade sideways before another big bump to the upside. So yeah, thanks guys, see you soon.